Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another experiment where we are putting players back to their old island where they were born. Next is Jersey Bulls, another island that we will take a look at. We've looked at Isle of Man, we've looked at Guernsey, next up is Jersey Bulls. They are probably the middle club as of age, founded in 2018, but they did absolutely smash the league in real life, having won it comfortably without losing, and they have actually been able to get promoted following kind of tribunal thing to get them sorted. But we will run through the players that are there. There's not many, but we'll see who they are and how they got there, and then we'll take a look at the end of the season on how they got on. So first up, we've got Mark Lucas, a centre midfielder coming from Murdoch University. Not bad, nothing spectacular. 30 years old though. Obviously he'll be getting in the side with the limited number of players. Alex Robertson is next, another player that has trained in Australia, having been born in Jersey. Playing for Joondalup City and Joondalup United. Can play either side, right or left. Some good physical attributes, but there are a few technicals that are left to be desired. Lorne Bickley is up next. A player that is 22 years old, so still quite young. He was at Jersey Bulls when they first started, moved to Hartlepool, and then has obviously been brought back for this little experiment. Nothing spectacular, but quite well-rounded, to be fair. 6'4", he's a big guy, so I'm sure he'll be a bit of a pain for a lot of defenders. Cavan Miley is probably one of the bigger named players, having played at National League level with Eastleigh. He's been there the whole time, having been born in Jersey. This is quite an interesting one for me because I'm from that area, so and I never knew that he was from Jersey themselves. So a good player, mentally, technically as well. Very, very well-rounded for this sort of level, especially considering it's the lowest you can get. But Cavan Miley. James Querry is a player that is at Jersey Bulls. He came back to the club following times at Cincinnati Saints and San Pedro de la Cantada. A good centre-half, to be fair. Some good heading, good marking. Don't have him kick the ball, but just have him getting it rid. That's pretty much all we can say. He is captain of the real-life Jersey Bulls, and he is at the club for reals. Yeah, and he's a big name on the island by the sounds of things with kind of his job. Don't ask me how I know that, because you Google him and he just comes up with his job profile on some company. Xavier Sundby is up next, a goalkeeper at Mansfield, now at Jersey Bulls. 20 years old in game. Nothing spectacular, but nothing too bad. I mean, these are all players that are kind of understandably no mean feat amazing, but I think they could be worse. Then we've got Peter Vincenti, an ageing player, 34 years old, but he's got one of the bigger lists of teams of all the players. Millwall, Stevenage, Rochdale, Coventry, Macclesfield, Hereford as well, the most recent. So he's been around the block, 6'3", a big centre midfielder who looks like he can certainly play ball. And finally, the biggest name on the list, it is Brett Pitman, the former Portsmouth, Bournemouth, Bristol City man, is at Jersey Bulls, having been born there. Physically, obviously starting to decline at 32 years of age, but still some very, very nice technical and mental stats with some good finishing in there as well. I'm sure he'll be a bit of a talisman for them this season. But we'll jump to the end of the season, take a look at how Jersey Bulls get on and see if they can do what they did in real life, have an undefeated season with boys from their place. So here we are. They did manage to win the league. Not quite unbeaten, but 101 points is not a bad total at all from 38 games. We can see they were playing the 4-1-2-3 formation, 4-3-3 formation. Let's take a look at those players, see who has contributed the most. Well, there you have it. Brett Pitman getting the goals to get 29 goals in 14 appearances. Not bad at all. Lon Bickley and Cavan Miley as well contributing. Lon Bickley also getting 21 goals playing on that right-hand side. Alex Robinson, James Curry contributing as well, playing a lot of games this season. Let's take a look at their performances. You can see there is very, very minimal red in there. Unfortunately, did lose the Builder Base FA Vars in the final against Penrith. which is a shame really, considering how well they obviously must have done to get there. Otherwise, nothing spectacular. They lost in the Combined Counties Cup first round and in the FA Cup first round. Brett Pittman scoring in that one. But there you have it. Lots of greens there. They were able to win the league, did get promoted. Not quite as good as in real life, even with some of the big names in there. But there you go. I hope you did enjoy. I thought that was a little bit of interest to you guys. Jersey Bulls, an interesting side anyway. And having those players and finding out who's actually from there is also, I found, quite interesting. But there you have it. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time.